Okay, Alabama Headhunter here. Maybe the third time is the charm. I have tried to upload videos 3 times and I keep getting the audio but no picture. I don't know if there's something wrong with my camera or the cord going to the computer or what it is, but I'm just not having any luck getting things loaded. But let's take a look at what I have found this year. I've got a couple of things on here I've gotten from some people, but I'm going to go through all of it real quick. First off, we'll look at a couple of gargoyles. It's a big Arrowhead, but it's just almost as thick as it is wide. That's just a big old tool. It's kind of unusual for material from down in them parts. It's the only reason I really kept that. I don't know, I keep everything. So I keep everything. All of that junk there and on that rock right there, all from this year. So I come home with my dang pockets full sometimes and wonder why I keep all this junk. Okay, let's get back to this. There's a little funky little Arrowhead. Some woodland points. I'd like to miss the table. Everybody talks about being translucent. I mean, these things are, well, can't see it too good because of the light, but these quartz points are translucent as they can be. That's a pretty nice one there. Another gargoyle. It's got some of the cortex on that side of it. That probably is an archaic point. It's just missing an ear. Another big Adena looking point. Adena gargoyle classification is what I call them. Made a trip over to one of the lakes in West Alabama, and I've got this big old triangle point. That little funky thing there, it's got an impact fracture on the other side. A real nice Coteka Creek. We always get Coteka Creeks from this site. Matter of fact, go here where this case is at. That Coteka Creek, that Coteka Creek, and that Coteka Creek are all from the same site as this one. I think that's also Coteka Creek right there in the middle. Then went to another hilltop and found archaic stuff there. I got this beautiful humpback scraper, thumbnail scraper, uniface tool, whatever you want to call it. And I found this highly polished stone. It's highly polished on this side and totally rough on this side. I figure whatever it was split, and I looked all over and never could find the other half of it. Somebody else may have picked it up. Okay, back to the Dallas County junk. Another little crude tool. I'm not going to pick these up. Little crude tools from down there. And here are some of the bird points. That right there would have been pretty cool if it had been whole. I'm talking about translucent now. That is translucent. Shame that was broke. And some others These are the junk ones, broke ones, dinged up ones. Shame that that one right there wasn't whole. And some little ugly ones. And here are my nicest bird points from this year. Some of them aren't really nice, but some of them are. That one's funky shaped. Missing an ear. A little triangle. And that right there is a classic Durant bend. It's missing an ear. I think I'm going to have that one restored. That's just too nice. And the dark beauties. That's probably the worst one right there. It's kind of crude. That one's kind of funky shaped. It is really nice. Now that is a beauty. That one and that one are just spectacularly beautiful. And found this little guy. It's very cool. But look at how thick this thing is. Let me hold to the tip of the rock. I think it's pregnant. That's a funky looking little arrowhead. There's a, back this thing back out. A couple of more 2 or 3 woodland points. Got this little Dalton this year. It's beveled. Beautiful little Dalton. This is off of the Dalton site. It's steeply beveled. It's kind of funky. This is off of an archaic site, and it's beveled. Nearly every one of these we find down there are beveled. Now, this one really is not, but it's still a pretty cool point. It's like a big sandy. Got a little tip ding. And then this last weekend when I was down there, I found this. Heavily ground. It is beveled. Basal thinning flake on that side. It's very unusual material for down there. That's 50 miles or so north of where we find Coastal Plains Chert, but that's what this is made out of. See that nice bevel on that side? Bevel on that side. One of my friends was asking me if it was beveled, and yes, it is. Okay. Cool little tool. It's flaked all the way around. It's just a flake, but they used it for something. That's all the junk I found at the area lake. Mr. Mako Me Crazy. I got these shark's teeth from him. I love those right there. They call them hemis. I can't remember the whole name of them, but they are, I can't remember what that one's called. That's a very cool tooth right there. I'm going to hold that one in my hand so we get a better look at it. That thing is just beautiful. And then I got a friend in Arkansas, and got a couple of Daltons from him. I got this one. I think he said it was made out of Pitkin Chert. These are creek vines. And some of that Arkansas chert almost looks like Horse Creek Chert. And a couple of, there's a big quartz thumbnail scraper from down in Dallas County. And a big old gargoyle tool. And then at work, one of my customers found out I hunted arrowheads, and he brought me this one that he found out in his yard. from just a few miles from where I live here in Alabama. But that's my finds for this year. It's a bunch of stuff. A lot of miles walked for all of this stuff, I'm gonna tell you. But we will get back with you later. I'm gonna show you one more thing I'm fixing to start. I've had this project planned for a while and just haven't gotten to it. I've gotten a piece of soapstone here, steatite, and I'm going to try and do me a copy of the blind wolf pipe. It can't be as big. I couldn't never find a piece 24 inches long, which is how big that pipe right there actually is. But I'm gonna make me a mini blind wolf pipe. But, all right, well that is it for Alabama Headhunter right now. We're going to be getting back down yonder soon. We've actually located some clear cuts a little further south than where we're hunting that we're going to go check out. It's actually down towards Camden, Alabama. But we will see y'all soon. Later.